So what we would like to do now is we'd like to play exactly what Gilbert Arenas had to say in response to Rob Parker, and then we're going to come back and really get into the meat and potatoes of the show. Take a listen to that there.
When Amazon gets the contract for the NBA, it'll be on the pre- and post-game show. Is that who you want? Like why? Why go there? Why do that? I just don't understand it. You already know. But I'm telling you, because it's not his job, it's a hobby, and they don't feel that they can be hurt in any way, right, Martin? There's a part of that allows people to do stuff that's just plain wrong. And I don't know how he felt or thought that was going to be received. I just don't, I don't know.
Well, this is part of it where this is the part of the situation where you end up where the media landscape now is dominated by people who are famous for doing something besides talking in the media, right? Like Gilbert Arenas is not famous because of his podcast. He's famous because he played professional basketball for however long.
Right, but people make it like these are respected broadcasters.
Exactly. And it's
people,
not the case.
And once again, he's proving to you and showing you that you can listen all you want. I'm not mad. I don't care what his numbers are. You know what I mean? You can listen all you want. He's got a higher profile than me. I didn't play in the NBA. I went to journalism school. I have a corporate business here, Premier Networks and Fox Sports Radio, that hold me to certain standards.
Look, if I had come out on Saturday after the game, me and VJ were one of the first people to talk about that on national radio. If I had come out like Gilbert Arenas did, I probably would have got a text from the boss saying, "Don't worry about Monday. Go ahead. You're good."
So why didn't you get that call when you talked about? I mean, you said the word you used, exonerate. I don't even know the word you use, but you did it against the USA team. You said you and your colleague went on 45 minutes after, and you killed the USA team, but you cheered on the what's the name team. So you did what I did. You just did it to the other team. Oh man, I love when people want to be victims. Because if Amazon and all of them start looking for podcasts, obviously they're going to go off the numbers, right? And unfortunately, sir, Rob, no one's coming for you. No one's coming for you. I'm sorry. I'm just going to say it plain and simple. I'm content, meaning I can generate viral while I'm on vacation. You are a reporter, which means you report on people who are going viral. Which means, sir, in my line of work, which is podcasting, there will be never one time that you will be going viral for me to talk about you. Let me try that again. There's nothing you are going to say, sir, in sports that would be so intriguing that is going to come across my desk and I'm going to be like, yeah, we should touch this topic. Never. But obviously, is that Fox Sports Radio? I'm the guy that does something and your boss tell you, make this a topic. So yeah, we don't have the same playbook. Unfortunately. We do not have the same playbook. See, this page is called No Chill Gil. Meaning when you click it, do not come on the page and then be like, oh my God, he's no chilled. That is the point of this channel. No chill. Unfortunately, I can jump in and out of different, when I'm with Shannon Sharp, I'm preserved, right? I don't do all the cussing and stuff because that's not that platform. See, unfortunately, you don't have different type of suits to get in different type of rules. See, me, and I'll teach you, here's a teaching lesson, old man. When sponsors come and other people come for me, I ask them the question, who are you coming for? Do you want Gilbert Arenas or do you want No Chill Gil? And then they say, we want No Chill Gil. Okay, now what are my limits? Where's the line at? Right? So I know where the line is. So when you ask the questions of why his sponsors are not doing anything, because they paying for what I'm giving them.
So you heard what Gilbert Arenas had to say there. What are my thoughts on what Gil said? I thought that what Gilbert Arenas said was very, very interesting because it speaks to where we are in sports media today. What media is today is not what it was 5 years ago. Forget about 10 years ago. 5 years ago, it was not like this. 5 years ago, was YouTube around? Yes, because YouTube has been around since 2005, right? But at that time, it was just people creating content. When people wanted to get their news, their sports news, they were watching TV, right? Predominantly watching TV. So there was no need for anyone to listen to anyone in the independent space. And quite frankly, the knowledge of YouTube wasn't as vast as it is now in terms of the way it can be monetized and all of that, the reach that it has as a platform, the way you can connect with people, the way you can build an audience. It just wasn't the time yet. But over the last 5 years, we've witnessed a shift in sports media. We've witnessed linear TV lose out on its viewers to the independent guys because the way people consume content today is different in the way that they did 10, 15 years ago. And with that, it created a new marketplace for people like Gilbert Arenas, myself, and others to step into this new arena and build an audience, number one. Number two, it also allowed former athletes to have a platform to be able to push back on some of the things that journalists were saying, where these guys had the bully pulpit sitting on television and they could say pretty much whatever they want to create, whatever narrative they want. And there was no way for athletes to come out there and create a counterbalance or respond to some of the things that were being said. So now you can do that, right? Now you can do that. And you have a lot of former athletes that have stepped into the independent media space, a lot of them. But if I'm being honest, I don't know if Gilbert Arenas is going to see this show, but if I'm being honest, and I got to be honest, I think Gil's Arena is at the pinnacle of the independent basketball shows right now. I think it's the one that gets the most views.